The mean incubation time of fertilized eggs is 19 days. Suppose the incubation times are approximately normally distributed. Oops. With a standard deviation of 1 day. So this is 19 and that's 1. Determine the 11th percentile for incubation times. 11th percentile. If you remember, we called it P11. Okay, so if this is normally distributed, somewhere here is the 50% mark, and 11, I'm going to say it's here. So I'm asked to find this, P11. P11 means that the area above is 1, or 100 if you want, minus 11. And this area is 11. Of course, it's 0.11. So 100 minus 11 would be 89, which means 0.89, or 89%. So this is, if you want, 11% or 0.11, and the other area is 0.89 or 89%. So we're asked to find this number. Okay, so this is typical for INV norm. I don't know, I think the question was if we can do this with StatCrunch. I don't know, I have not checked if we can do it with StatCrunch. But with distributions, INV norm, the area to the left is 0.11. The mean is 19 days. The standard deviation is 1, and it's left, and it paced, and I get 17.77. They want round to the nearest whole number as needed. So I'm going to say that this is 18 days. I cannot click on, let me see if it allows me to move on. I don't think, let me see, maybe it does allow me to move on. I don't have the button that says to move on. Does it allow me to?
I can show you how to do that on StatCrunch if you want.
Oh, yes. I didn't look at it. The incubation time, so before we do that, let's answer part B, and then we'll go back to StatCrunch. The incubation time that make up the middle 39%. So in part B, we have the middle 39%. Says, determine the incubation times that make up the middle 39% of fertilized eggs from 2. Okay, so if this is 39%, right in the middle, we have the 50%, right? So this is 50%, and this must be half of 39%. So 39 divided by 2 is 9.5. So then this piece is 19.5%, or 0.195. So from 50%, I subtract 19.5%, and this will be the area I need to put in the graphing calculator. Okay, so 50 minus 19.5 is 0, and 1 from 4 is 3. So that's the area I would put in an INV norm, because we are asked to find this and this from 2. So 30 point, so INV norm, the area is 0.305, Again, the mean is 19 and standard deviation is 1 and left, and I want to paste, and yes, give me that number. So that is 18, and they want round to the nearest whole number is needed. Okay, so this will be 18. If you want to determine the other one, you can. It has to be symmetric, but let's say we want to determine it. So this piece, if this one is 30.5%, this piece has to be 30.5%. And you just subtract from 100, that's one way, 30.5%. And you will enter in the calculator this area now to the left. Or this new calculator, that's for the older calculators. We can check now to see, since I have the left, center, right, it may allow me just this calculator. I've never done it before because I have never used this new calculator for stat before. So it may give me that. And let's see, to the right. So the area is 0.305, but you cannot do this with the older versions of this calculator. You always have to enter the area to the left. So how much will this be? Will be 69.5%. Okay, so with the older versions, you have to enter this to the left, 0.695, like this, inv norm, 0.695, comma 19, comma 1, and enter. And I'm checking whether this is what the calculator is doing, as I said. So it gives us 19, so I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I will put 695 and 19 and 1. And how do I change this to left? Okay, let me start from scratch. So inv norm, I want left. And I want the area to be 695. Okay. Is that possible? 19, so this is 20. I don't trust it. I have to check my work. I want to see with this the area to the left. So with normal CDF from the leftmost point till the upper, which is 18, and with mu of 19 and standard deviation of 1, that's the way I check. And I did not get that.
What did you get? I can't see your calculator.
No, I got 0.15, and I have to make sure. I don't trust this. So, okay. Never trust. Just, I'm saying, make sure that everything is okay. So we want to find the middle 39%. So 1 minus 39%, 100 minus 39%, and I divide that by 2. So the areas in here are indeed, that's no mistake, 30.5 and 30.5. And now I want to determine these two numbers. And inv norm should give them to us. So this area to the left is 39 plus 30.5, 69.5. So I will enter the area to the left, the mean and the standard deviation, and I should determine this. And then I will enter again the area to the left and the mean and the standard deviation. So let's see why this calculator is playing games with me. So inv norm, the area to the left, 0.305. Mean, 19. Standard deviation, 1. Left. Paste. Please, be nice to me. Okay, so it's 18.4. It says round to the nearest whole number as needed. So I got this 18 on the left. Now inv norm, again, but this time I want 695. 695. And I should get this number. And I get 20. Again, the same thing. And the question is why, when I determine from negative infinity, upper is 18, mean 19, standard deviation 1, I should get 30.5 or 0.305. If I don't get 0.305, something is wrong. And I get 0.15. What did you get with StatCrunch? Sean, what did you get with StatCrunch?
With StatCrunch, 18.04 and 21.96. So that rounds to 18 and 22.
You got 21?
21.96, which rounds to 22.
But why?
That is correct.
But why do you think that is?
Why do I think that is? That
Yeah.
we got different answers?
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, I'm not sure.
So area to the left, 0.695, mean 19, standard deviation. This is really strange. It said that the correct answer, I entered 18 and 20 and it considered the correct answer. But I have some questions why the calculator doesn't give me the starting point. Because this area has to be 0.305, not 15.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
But it has to be. Is that clear? So the inf norm gives
No,
me 8.
I understand it has to be. I just don't know why it isn't.
Right. So I don't know why the calculator doesn't. The interactive assignment, I can show it to you. It gave the correct, let me see if I can pull this for a second. It's right here. So I entered it between 18 and 20 for this problem, and it said it was done. It was correct. Probably can see it. But I don't understand why. It does not when I determine between the middle ingression types that make up the middle 39% of the fertilized eggs, I don't understand why the calculator wouldn't give me the correct answer back when I want to check. I'm all about checking. Now you already know that. I like to check everything. So
that's why we had different answers. Mine was the middle 95.
Yeah. That's why. Sure. Yes, of course. The numbers are different, but just do me one quick favor. Can you put in normal CDF? In normal CDF from negative infinity to 18 for your problem with your mean and standard deviation and see what you get.
So I'm running this on StatCrunch because my TI-83 it doesn't do it like yours.
Oh, you don't have the inf norm? No. All TI-83 has inf norm.
Yeah, it's just quicker for me to do it on StatCrunch.
Okay, but they all have, what they do not all have is what we're going to hopefully look at today, the inf t. This is totally new for these new calculators. But the older ones that I had before, they will not have inf t. Okay, well, very interesting. We have something to discover. Excellent. Okay, so did you get that area?
What was the percentage that your question was asking for the middle?
No, do yours. Do your problem. See if you get to the area that you had to the left. You had 42% in the middle?
Middle is 18. It's still 18 to 22 for the middle 95%.
No. So what I'm saying is, so what is your percentage in the middle was 42%?
No, 95.
The middle 95?
Yes.
So I have 39 and you have the middle 95?
Yes.
Okay. So for 95, so 100 minus 95 is 5. So this is 2.5%, and this is 2.5%. And you got here between 18 and 22?
Yes.
Now I would like you to determine this probability. The probability that x is less than or equal to, it doesn't matter, it makes no difference. And tell me what you get. Because if you do not get 0.025, something is wrong. Your area has to be this. In my case, my area is not that. So I have to further investigate it. Do you get this with StatCrunch?
No, I don't.
So that something is wrong. Because it says the middle. You still put your own mean and standard deviation, right?
Yes, I did.
That's quite interesting. Because this is the way we check. So I gave you permission if you'd like to. If you feel like sharing with us, that would be great. I give you permission to share so we can see what you did. So another way of checking will be to determine the area between 18 and 22. And if it's not 0.95% or I'm sorry, 0.95 or 95%, then something is wrong. Okay. So how did you do the inv norm with StatCrunch? Ah, you just put the area to the right and it gives you the left. Okay. So now I would like you to put in the probability. Excellent. So can you put in so you were between 18 and 22, correct? Okay, and now let's do the standard. Standard, less than 18. Yep. Okay, so you do get close to. Okay, that's what I meant. So it's okay. So StatCrunch gives the correct answer. Thank you for showing that. See?
Absolutely.
So when you determine this area, you got that. But somehow, when I try to determine this area, which should have been 0.305, I didn't get it with the calculator. So StatCrunch does it correctly. You understand what we did, right? We checked that this area was indeed 0.025. I don't expect it to be 100% because we made a rounding situation here, right? This is not perfect. So I wasn't expecting you to get exactly this, but you did with StatCrunch, you did get close to. Does it make sense?
Yes.
We wanted to
Rounding up,
check.
it would have been exactly.
Yes,
So,
yes.
yeah.
So exactly. So these two. But I'll have to do this again with, that's probably what she encountered or something. I'm not sure. So we'll see. Good. That was a good problem. Next question. What would you like to go over? If not, I would like to look at 8.2 and 9.1 if you need any help. Maybe you don't. Because last time we didn't get the chance to look at 8.1 and 8.2 and 9.1 from homework. Do we need to?